Hello, fellas. So today we're gonna be recording the Rising event from 2021. Uh, oh yeah, I'm also showing off my relic, which I just completed yesterday from Eureka. It's my first one. Well, it's not really truly completed, but it's on the pretty much final step. I just need to run Baldesian Arsenal to complete it. But anyhow, um, let's start the Rising event, right? First, let's walk into this area for the awesome prelude song. So I'm guessing we're gonna help the celebration again this year, and this is where we start the quest. Oh, by the way, to whoever doesn't know, uh, I got told this. This fella here was a reporter that was present back in 1.0. I didn't play the game at that time, so it's not it doesn't impact me the same way as it would a 1.0 player. Anyhow, let's see what she has to tell us, shall we? Kifizakia? Zakia? Kifizakia? Is looking around in consternation. Rising calm. Oh, nice. Let's see. I like this music. Ah, she's a cute kitty girl. Oh, you're an adventurer, are you? Was there something I can assist you with? Now that I think about it, perhaps it is you who can assist me. I am Kifizakia, a reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven. Might I steal a moment of your time? Okay. So here's the thing, just recently an unusual visitor cut through Gridania's markets like a scythe, in a frenzy to purchase every Nemia lily available, and I mean all of them. Nymea. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put up a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts, he and his cargo of lilies had departed for Ul'dah. Not wanting the trail to go cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. And was quickly reminded of how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and these people well enough though, don't you? What say you lending a hand to my investigative efforts? Should I be happy to? I suppose you need a guide. Wonderful, then we've no time to lose. First things first, we pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. The local tavern is always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip and rumor. And get drunk. Hey, it's a seasonal event. We should be getting drunk. It's a celebration, right? Let's see. So that means the inn. So let's run then. Ooh. And here we are in the quicksand. So who we need to talk to? Oh, Mumbody. Mumbody must have some juicy tidbits for us. Or tidbits. Hello, Mumbody. Been a long time. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine evening? Oh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions then. Ahem, we're attempting to track down a particular someone who purchases a suspiciously large number of Nymea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Ul'dah. Any idea who this person might be? We've more than our fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. But now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said it pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist's Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name though, strangely enough. I wonder who could that be? A nameless traveler arriving from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the alchemists, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, well, where else can you find so many gossipy adventures crammed into one spot? That certainly makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele, thank God, while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Okay, I'll do it. Then that will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any new revelations. Goodbye, Momodi. Hello, goodbye. So I was just making sure the recording was going as intended. Severian Alchemist. Oh, well, we're just gonna fast travel there. Like this. Not gonna walk there all the way. The Alchemist Guild. Oh, Severian. Severian is a character, let's say it like that. You will know him if you have been doing your alchemist crafter, if you've been leveling it. My loyal assistant, what brings you to the guild at this hour? Ha! As if I paid attention to the mundane concern of timekeeping. Have you some stimulating morsel of esoteric wisdom to share? You brought questions? For a tabloid piece? Think you that I, a thrall to academic exertion, have even a moment to spare to such trivialities? But just a moment. Perhaps there is a shred of scholarly value to this after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak, and his request to possess a vast quantity of floral material. It is laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, so I assigned the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. Yeah, of course you would. Dietrich. Why should I be delighted to assist you? This is regarding that large delivery of Nymea lilies? Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then might I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself. I wonder what that could be. So back to the inn. Adventurers Guild. So where is our intrepid reporter? Oh, there she is. Scribbling her notes. Adventurer, you're back. Did the alchemists offer up any new information? So to summarize, this famously unnamed minstrel of the nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as yet unknown item to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I heartily agree that we should speak with him directly. And as luck might have it, I've just discovered that he means to put on a performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. I think it's time for one of my patented on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we run over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what someone told me. Um, During the final days of 1.0, this reporter was running around asking players some random questions. Uh, I believe so. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I remember people telling me. So maybe that's what she means with the on the spot interviews. Oh, another interviewer there. Is that it? That colorful fellow there is our minstrel. Oh look, it's the wandering minstrel. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are the famous wandering minstrel, are you not? I am indeed. And what might I do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I am curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to alchemists, not to mention our plans to distribute the results of their work. You followed me? But how did you... I mean, why would you... And then I explain it. Ah, a writer for the Raven. That explains much. And did you also learn that I tasked the alchemists to create? Is the coral out of the bag for all to smell? Coral out of the bag. No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good. Then my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of potpourri to all and sundry during the rising. As in flowers mixed in spices? That aromatic stuff you see in bowls on parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet, even without such enhancements, the scent of Naimia lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh umbral calamity. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during this oftentimes melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a genuinely lovely idea. Only just this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out potpourri bundles to the audience. And again, I am glad we met here. You inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write in your article. Oh yes, I have plenty to work with. Thank you. Splendid! Now, since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. You needn't fret so. I merely wish for your assistance in passing out potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you could deliver bundles to some other parts of town. Oh, we would be happy to. Of course we would. And it could only help me flesh out the story. Let's head back to the quicksand adventure. If we hand out our bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. Not the town. We were low on helping hands to tell the truth, and this was worked out for the best. Please come and meet you at the Ruby Exchange once you've finished with your task. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm thanking the dude who's giving me work. The hour of my performance draws near. Many times have I taken the stage in my life, yet that thrilling anticipatory terror never fails to run through me. Okay, so back to the quicksand. Oh, I can go this way. I was about to say, I'm an Ulda native and I still mess up this, but technically this character is a Gridanian native. So, well, kinda. Where's the first? Oh, there you are. Hmm. Let's get to work, shall we? Yes, let's get to work. Oh, I don't have to handle them? It's just a cinematic. Oh yes, look around like that. And I believe I literally went to the part where there's no one. Okay, a random cat boy appears. Here, have some invisible nothings. Or some potpourris. And there she is handling some. What is it you are giving out there, adventurer? Oh, who's going to appear? Oh, really? Ah, I know this scent. Naimio Lily, yes? Mimio Mio? I don't remember you. This flower is often placed on the graves of the fallen, a practice with which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? I see. Perhaps the perfume does remind one of peace of repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For Cartano veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe it in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Oh, Momodi. Keeping busy there, ain't you, Effia? I know it's for the rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. Ah, I mean, ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed, and whenever it's needed. And you haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy, it does. Not to mention, not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left, and I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If you leave a basketful out in the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising is over. Most likely. Mistress Momodi took a goodly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. You should go and see the minstrel and let him know we've completed our task. Well, kinda. I really like this song. Oh, it's not here? Oh, it's down there. Okay. I've heard of this. Oh yeah, he's here again. Oh, Kifijakia. I wonder if that potpourri also loses tongues. It seems everyone who took a bundle had a rising tale to tell, be it a short remembrance or a lingering a lingering stroll down memory lane. The reporter and her most qualified assistant returned. The performance went well, I must say. But what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? What? You mean we missed the performance? Oh, yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear their treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. Apparently I was right on that comment I said a while ago. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border and relative safety. There were a few less prudent friends and colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it. There are things I cannot, nay, should not, forget. Such are the thoughts which blossom on my mind when I breath in that potpourri's perfume. I have enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. What say you to Rising Calm as a title? Sounds good. How fitting. I look forward to reading it. Oh, we do get a bit of a performance. I do sense the stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse, dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend the path out of and despair. Catastrophe and despair. And here we go, the echo. Been a while since I've been here. I miss it. The moon. Greetings, warrior of light. That Endwalker reference. You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and you have my most heartfelt thanks for gracing this world with your presence and your deeds of surpassing courage and valor. On a day such as today, I hope you'll forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It's been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and the quest for his salvation consumed my every moment. Ah, the reference to the realm reborn. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yeah, thanks to the players from 1.1, we can enjoy the current Final Fantasy, so be thankful to them, and to Yoshida, of course. Yes, it is you of whom I speak. of our indomitable adventurers. Well, I wouldn't say just I wouldn't say me. I am a part of the current world, but I wasn't back then. 10 years is a long time. Yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without that accumulation of daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth marking. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. I've only been playing for a year and a bit, so feels bad. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Hmm. Rest well, warrior of light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Yeah, Endwalker references, the paladin outfit, the moon. Until we meet again, my friend. I don't know if this is Yoshi P himself, but well, the message is quite nice. What a moving rendition. Indeed, what a moving rendition it was. And now, I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Effia. I would still be floundering in the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. Bye bye. See you next time. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion in the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Scarred by the flying, the f- scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. God's slayer struck by an echoing roar, ravens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom or death in bloody inferno untamed. By broken hopes, from a sky long undimmed, shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. A merciless glare, an unending road. If this be the path, if this be the path we are fated, then pray be our dawn in the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light and unabated. Oh, fireworks! We get some fireworks, fellas! It's the Rising, the yearly celebration of Final Fantasy XIV. I really must apologize for pressuring you into service for my potpourri scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers, and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason was as to why I chose the Naimei lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. That's a nice end. Nice ending to the quest line. Huzzah! And this elegant parasol features an image of a flaming moon, which seems strangely familiar. Used to acquire a red moon parasol, Naimea puteri, made from the alchemical treated pearls of Naimea lilies. This frang, fa- fragrant bundle of potpourri brings a sense of tranquility to even the most troubled souls. Complete. Season event is now over. You haven't unlocked the jigsaw puzzle minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any inn room. The Great 8. But yeah, this was the event. The Rising. Let's see the parasol. Now, it's in fashion accessories? Yes. Huh, okay. So that's what it is. I figured. That's nice. Looks nice. Eh? Doesn't fit too well with this glam. This looks better. But yeah, this is it. And let's see the potpourris. Oh, I cannot. Okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. It's actually quite nice. Huh. This could probably end up with some nice screenshots materials, I say. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you ever look for a playthrough for this event, well, you will find it here. Thanks for watching, fellas, and enjoy your event. Today is the last day. I am recording this early, so I can still warn you. Today is the last day if you want to do this event. So go on ahead and do it. Okay? Well, bye bye, fellas, and thanks for watching.